What's up, everyone? I just wanted to hop on here this evening and share with you guys a little tip on how you can sell anyone or influence anyone, regardless of whatever industry you're in, regardless of whatever product knowledge you may have. This works in all aspects of life because I think everyone should learn sales because sales is just ultimately influence. And when you're in the sales industry, you're not just in the sales industry, you're in the people business. And so, if we can understand how people work, then we can really sell or influence anyone that we want to, for the most part. And so, as individuals, we hate to be sold, but we love to buy. And so, all we have to do at that point then is just create a buying experience for the people that we're trying to influence. And because individuals will buy off of emotion and then justify with logic later, we just need to create the right emotions and then provide the logical reassurance so that way they have the ability to take action on whatever it is that we're sharing with them. See, if we only create the emotion, but then we're not justifying that they're making the right decision, that's what creates buyer's remorse versus if we're only providing the logical certainty and not doing the emotional part of it, we may not have got them fully to where they need to be to experience what that would look like without our solution. And so, all this to say that this can take place in wherever you want, whether it's trying to influence your children, whether you're trying to influence your spouse, or influence the person sitting across from the table from you. And so Jordan Belfort has his 3 10s on what he discusses in the sales cycle. And that's getting them to a 10 on the emotional certainty, the logical certainty, and then lowering their threshold and their ability to take action. Now, the first two can be done. One, the emotional certainty can be created through telling stories because facts tell and stories sell. And so, if we can learn how to be a storyteller and tell the right stories, stories are usually what get people to have certain emotions. And so, if we are able to do that and build the emotional certainty through the process, through telling stories or however it may be, and then reassuring them on the back end with the logical side of it, that is reassuring them all the way through making change. And so the third step and the ability to take action, that can be done through really just doing the first two steps. So you have a great acronym that I'd like to share with you guys on what I think are the 5 motivators in order to make somebody take action or make change. And that is easily remembered by NFLPP. And that stands for need, fear, loss, pain, and pleasure. And so if we can create one of those emotions, but not only one, but even more than just one of those emotions, we have a much higher likelihood of getting individuals to do what it is that we're trying to influence them to do. And so I say this because what makes this is very powerful in being able to influence people, but also having the right intentions is what separates influence from manipulation. And because nobody likes a manipulator, the way that we have to approach someone is with them in mind. And so if you're self centered or you're making it about you, that's not really the right intent in getting somebody to change because that creates a bad buying experience. And that's when people feel like they've been sold on something. Versus if you have the right intent and you're doing it for the other individual, regardless of what it is, then they are reassured because then that's something that they wanted. And that was something that we were able to help them get to. And so just understanding that we can really influence or sell anybody in our lives. And so regardless of whatever industry it in is whatever industry it may be in or whatever product knowledge you may have. Because once again, like I said, if we can create the right emotions, provide the knowledge on the back end to reassure that they're making the right decision, and using one of those 5 motivators and getting them in that experience, that will most likely get them to take action. And so I hope this message helped you guys. If so, just make sure to like, comment whether you guys agree or disagree with me, and then of course share it with anybody else who may benefit from this information. And so just wanted to leave that with you guys tonight. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in the next video.